Have you ever felt that you start things with a lot of zeal, but end up leaving them midway? Ever felt that there is a pattern about you, that you never finish what you started? And you're bothered by this. You don't want to be a quitter, but don't know how to stop this. If this is you, then this video is for you. Hi, I'm Gurleen. I help working professionals, entrepreneurs, and growth hungry individuals become impactful communicators and powerful leaders. If you're someone who is driven by constant growth in life, then subscribe to this channel so that you are notified of the value videos I post every week. Now let's get back to it. I want to share a story with you that I read on the internet. This story is of Ben Common. Now he holds the record for being the slowest cross-country runner at high school. He takes over 40 minutes to complete a 3.1 mile race, while the top runner does it in about 16 minutes. This guy falls down in almost every race, and he's soaked in mud by the time he reaches the finish line. Neither has he won a single race, nor has he been able to finish at any position higher than the bottom position till date. Still, when he finishes the race, there is a roar of applause. People come to watch him finish the race. Grown men cry, and so many people hug him when he finishes. Though he has run multiple times, every time he hits the finish line last. This moment is both magical and emotional. He is an inspiration. He is Ben Common. Ben was born with a cerebral palsy, a disorder that does not allow proper coordination between his brain and his muscles. His muscles can't receive the signal the brain sends. It causes stiff and weak muscles, making running pretty much an impossible task. He cannot run normally like others, let alone a 3-mile race. Now, to make it worse, when he falls, his brain cannot send signals fast enough to his arms to protect or break the fall, which means when he falls flat on his face or hard on his shoulders, and it is a very hurtful and painful sight to watch. When Ben falls down, other runners rally behind Ben. They want to help Ben get up, but Ben wants to do it himself. When Ben is nearing the finish line, all the runners who have already completed the race long back and have been waiting, they run back, clap and cheer and follow Ben to the finish line. It is a sight to watch. Ben always finishes bruised, physically hurt, but emotionally strong. He finishes last, but like a winner. He falls down multiple times during the race, but he is an inspiration for so many. He never wins, yet he is someone that people root for. Ben has never ever quit a single race halfway through. He has finished every single race that he has started, even if he had to go through rain or wind or bruises or falls or bleeding. And when Ben does cross the line, there are so many eyes welled up with tears, and there is this choky feeling, a lump in the throat, and a belief that everything is possible till you give up. You see, no one cares how muddy his clothes are or he finished last. Why? Because his race is never against the other runners. He is only competing against himself, and he wins every single time. Ben has redefined the word competition itself. He has taught everyone something new. He has shown the world that the dictionary is wrong and you do not need to beat others to be the best or to win. All you have to do is strive to be better than yourself. You just have to be the best you. Ben has always competed against himself. You see, it starts right from the school, where we are taught to compete against each other. In academics, we are competing with other students. Finishing last is considered a disgrace. When we feed young children, we make them compete and say, "Oh, you see, I came first, you came last." Then what happens? Once they know someone else has won, they leave it. There is no more interest, no point to finish what they started. So then, isn't the competition all about others? Where are you in the scheme of things? Competition is considered as a battle for people to fight and beat each other. I'm not saying competition is not necessary. It is very important. But if this story inspired you, I want you to change the meaning of competition starting today. It's no more about beating an opponent outside of you. It's about beating the opponent inside you, the one that stops you from finishing what you started. You do not have to beat the best performer around you or knock your competitor off his feet. Every day from today, you have to be better than what you were yesterday. Your opponent today is you from yesterday. Become better than who you were yesterday, even if it is just by a small, simple, tiny improvement, a small, tiny change. Don't let a single day end unless you're able to claim, I was better than yesterday. I am my better version today. And you have no idea. Your entire life will be an endless journey of improvement. All you have to do is strive to beat your best opponent, the one whose reflection you see in the mirror every day. Go beat him her today and say, I'm Zenith. I want to urge one more thing. Don't just use the story for motivation or telling yourself that I can do it. Use it for the real deal. What are you going to do about the things you started but never finished? If you really want to overcome this, do these 5 things and just ensure to come back to me, comment and let me know what changed when you attempted the task you were putting off for such a long time. The first thing I want you to do is list down the things you left halfway unfinished. Things that are bothering you, that are behind in your mind, telling you, I should have done it. I started it many times. Go down the memory lane and pen them down. Share with me in the comments below, what have you started many times but never finished? Second, think, what drives Ben to finish every time? Absolutely, it's not the race. How does he think? He thinks about it like a promise to himself. It's about the man he sees in the mirror. He wants to face him with pride. Now pick up one task this week, the task that you left unfinished for a very long time, and just do it like Ben. You see, winners never quit and quitters never win. Win against your laziness, your excuses. No excuse is strong enough to keep you away from becoming your best self, becoming better than yesterday. Rather, use Ben's story as an excuse to do it this time. Third, remember why you started. Pledge to no unfinished business in your life. You're finishing this not because you have to, but because you choose to. Fourth, create one proof every day. Just do one thing every day to prove to yourself that you moved closer towards the finish line. Ben is proud of himself because he completed the race anyways. It does not matter how long you took. It does not matter how many times you failed. And it also does not matter if you have postponed that particular thing so many times in your life. What matters is, today, will you finish what you started? Today, will you put all your excuses and reasons to rest? Take out just 15 minutes every day to create just one proof that you're moving towards the finish line. Fifth, pat your back. When you do take those 15 minutes out to finish what you started, don't forget to pat your back. Don't wait for someone to come and tell you that you're awesome. Do it for yourself. Raise your right hand with me right now. Take it to the back, pat your back and say, good job, I'm proud of you. Now, I want to say something to you. If you don't acknowledge yourself, don't expect the world to come and acknowledge you. And you're not doing this for somebody on the outside. You're doing this for yourself. Keep a reminder with yourself every day that I am going to finish every task that I start in my life. I'm not someone who quits midway. And then by the end of the day, tell yourself, good job, I'm proud of you. Now, if this video inspired you, then hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and share this video with as many people as you can so that many more can awaken the Ben inside them. I want to thank Ben Common for inspiring us all, and thank you for your patient listening. This is Gurleen signing off, and I will see you in the next one.